This young leopard had barely learned how to survive when one careless mistake brought it face to face with one of the most dangerous animals on the African plains. One reckless move, and within seconds, the cub had lost its chance to fight back. Far away, the mother leopard sensed the danger and sprinted toward her cub with everything she had. But the attack happened too fast. The distance that looked so short was still too far for a mother racing against time. By the time she arrived, her cub was completely still, no movement, no response, and the attacker was still standing nearby. The fight was already over, but the mother wasn't leaving. Her only goal now was to drive the threat away from her baby. At first glance, the adult leopard had every advantage. It was faster, stronger, and much larger than the honey badger. But in the wild, size doesn't always decide the winner. The honey badger has thick, loose skin and a low, powerful body. Even when bitten, it can twist around and strike back. The leopard had speed and strength, but every attack had to be calculated. One mistake could mean a serious injury to the face or neck, and for a solitary hunter like a leopard, an injury can be more dangerous than losing a fight. If its speed is damaged, even catching the next meal could become a struggle. But today, the mother had no choice. Her cub was lying just behind her, so she kept fighting. The honey badger didn't need to overpower the leopard. It only needed to stay dangerous enough to fight back, and that made the leopard hesitate. The battle dragged on. What should have been a quick confrontation turned into a brutal war of endurance. Eventually, the fight moved away from the dirt road and into the grass. The honey badger began retreating, but the leopard followed. The danger had to be pushed far enough away before the mother could return safely. Finally, the two predators separated. The mother immediately rushed back to her cub. She waited and waited, but the cub never moved. The first battle had driven the attacker away, but it hadn't saved her baby. And then another threat appeared. A wild dog spotted the lifeless cub lying on the ground. It didn't care what had happened moments earlier. To the wild dog, this wasn't someone's baby. It was an easy meal, and the mother leopard was forced into another fight. She had barely recovered from the first battle. Now she had to defend the cub again. This opponent was heavier, and it refused to back down. The mother used her speed and agility to keep it away, but every second of the fight drained more of her strength. The wild dog kept getting closer, and the safe space around the cub kept getting smaller. Leaving meant surrendering her baby, but staying meant risking her own life. She already knew her cub would never wake up, yet she still refused to leave, until finally, her body could fight no longer. The wild dog moved closer, and the mother had no choice. She slowly turned and walked away alone. Behind her, the dirt road fell silent. The wild dog had found an easy meal, and the mother leopard had fought two battles for a cub she could no longer save.